We're gonna make another live stream tonight, man. But I just want to know. I just want to know, how the fuck does this help? How does this help? How does the emotional bunny, positivity bunny, whatever the hell it is, how does this help an Eagles locker room? Nick Sirianni is running a daycare center, man. This ain't helping. Is he gonna call plays? Is the bunny gonna call plays? Is the emotional bunny or the positivity bunny, whatever the fuck it is that gonna help this offense? Is he gonna call plays for us, man? Because that's what I want to know. Why not go out and get a positive offense corner and go get Frank Wright? Why not go out and get a guy who can help Kevin Batullo, man? This is not a fucking... What is this, man? Is this a daycare center, bro? Ladies and gentlemen, man, like, I don't want to come to the conclusion, but I think this Eagles team is lost. Because if you need a positive bunny in your locker room, man, if you need a blow-up decoration in your locker room to be positive, then you lost this locker room, man. It's no way to say this, man. This is the dumbest, stupidest, idiotic thing that these coaches could ever do, man. Because what is this, man? Is this fucking preschool? And I don't care what anybody says, man. This is stupid. This is dumb. This is dumb. It's idiotic. It makes no sense. It's ridiculous that you would have a fucking... who came up with this, man? This is stupid, bro. Like, I'm sorry, I don't care if it works or not. There's no reason why you should have a decoration in the locker room, bro. And it's the wrong season too, by the way. Why don't you have a positivity Santa in the locker room, man? You got a positivity rabbit? I hope this fucking works, man. Can the rabbit call plays, bro? Is the rabbit going to help us when the offense falls apart? No, it don't. So again, man, this is stupid. It's pointless, man. And I just want to know, who is calling the plays? Is the rabbit calling plays, man? Is the rabbit calling plays, man? Is this rabbit going to be calling plays, man? Because that's the only thing I want to know. Is the rabbit going to help Kevin Batullo in the gameplay? How does this help? Ladies and gentlemen, and then there's reports, gets better, that Nick Sirianni once again has been more involved. He's already been involved. I don't know why this is news, man. What we got is a dysfunctional coaching in the locker room. You got positivity rabbits in the freaking in the goddamn locker room. That's something my mom would put in the backyard. We got decorations in our locker room. Again, I don't understand why we have a positivity rabbits in a goddamn... Why do we got to blow up decoration in the locker room? How does this help our offense, man? How does this help? What is it going to do? Call plays? Because that's the only thing I would... Why not bring Frank Wright in? How about that one? Instead of bringing positivity rabbits in the locker room, go get Frank Wright. Go get Frank Wright and change this offense. You goddamn stupid goddamn nincompoops, man. Bro, I'm starting to lose faith in this head coach, man. Like, this head coach needs... If he claps another year, you got to fire him. You got to fire him. Because now he's more involved. Oh, great. Wonderful. How about go get Frank Wright? That's what I want to see. Go get Frank Wright. Go get a decoration that your mom puts in the backyard. This is something your mom puts in the backyard, man. How does this help our offense? I don't get it, man. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't get this team, dude. Like, these coaches are running a daycare center, man. Hit that like button, subscribe. I'm not done with this team, dude. We're going to have another live stream tonight, man. But it just makes me mad. It makes me mad. And I hope that we come out, and I hope this works for our sakes. I hope this is another version of when Nick shaved his head. Because I hope that's the case. Because if the positivity rabbit works, great. Then I'm wrong. But my God, like, this is the dumbest, stupidest thing I've ever seen in my lifetime. How does a blow up decoration help our locker room? We don't need a blow up positivity rabbit. What we need is an offense coordinator that knows how to call plays. What we need is an offense that can actually be, creative. Not no goddamn positivity rabbit what is this? What is this preschool? This is something a daycare center would run. This is something I would put in if I was in a daycare. No. This was something you have for 3-year-olds, man. Is Nick running a daycare center or is he running an offense? Like, I just want to know, man. It makes me mad that these people are running this organization and with all this talent, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it, man. I got no faith in Monday night. I really don't. I mean, how does this help our offense? Now, there's some rumors that they're creating some plays. I hope so, because hopefully the Rapids calling plays. Because if Kevin Patullo calls plays one more time, we're not going to win. So maybe they brought the Rabbit in to call plays, man. Maybe the Rabbit is calling plays, bro. And we just don't know that. Maybe he's calling plays. I hope so. Because if he's not, and we just bring this in, what is this corny shit? Like, again, it makes me mad that you got two dumbasses running the organization, and Nick is one of the dumbasses I'm calling. Yeah, absolutely he is. I don't care if he's the winningest coach ever. I don't care about that shit, man. That goes out the window when you haven't done shit this year. It's all about what have you done for me lately. This is stupid. This is corny, man. Why do we got the Eagles so get this, right? The Eagles have started positivity rabbit in their locker room for good vibes. Nick. If you need to start a positivity rabbit for good vibes, then you need to go and talk to your locker room. Because that means they lost faith in you as a head coach. Positivity. What in the fuck are we? God help us, man. I hope this is working, bro. I hope this fucking works, man. Oh my God, this is fucking sad, dude. It's a fucking embarrassing, man. I'm embarrassed right now, bro. Positivity rabbit? Really? That's what you came up with, man? Someone needs to laugh at his ass, man. Someone needs to start throwing the fuck. Man, listen, bro. Like, this is why. Like, what are we doing, man? Go get Frank Wright, man. Stop acting stupid and go get Frank Wright. Go get Frank Wright. That's the only thing we need to see, man. Not no fucking blow up decoration that you put in your mom's backyard, man. This is something you put in your backyard, bro. At Easter. It's the wrong holiday, by the way. It's not Easter time. Why do we got a positivity rabbit? First of all, how does it, like, again, man, if you need positivity, the only thing we might need a positivity rabbit if this coach staff can't fucking figure this out, man. This is a joke, dude. This is a fucking joke, man. We don't need a bunny. We need a new OC. We need Frank Wright, man. We need someone who can come in there and help Kevin too, because you're not going to fire the offense coordinator. It's not going to happen. You're not going to fire him after this year. Okay, it's too late in the season. What you need is a Frank Wright. Frank Wright is available. Why not go get Frank Wright? You got a fucking blow up decoration that you put in your mom's backyard, and that's a solution? It's a joke, man. It's a joke. These coaches are starting to make me mad because it's like there's so much talent on this offense. There's so much. You have the highest paid players on your offense, man. And you're wasting a career by going out and get, like, did Nick Sirianni and Kevin Patullo go to Walgreens and say, you know what? Let's get a positivity bunny. Yeah, that's going to help our offense. Not the fact that we need a play call. What you should have did instead of going get a bunny, you should have called up Frank Wright. You should have called up Frank Wright and asked him to come and help you because you don't know how to run an offense. Frank Wright. I keep saying it, man. Go get Frank Wright. Go get someone to help Kevin Patullo and help him with the game plan. Not no positivity fucking decoration. Whatever, a positivity bunny. It's not a positivity bunny. It's an Easter bunny that you got in their decoration at the Goodwill, man. Like, what are we doing, bro? Would you go to the Walgreens? You went to Walgreens or CVS to pick up a positivity bunny? What are we doing? What are we doing, ladies and gentlemen? Like I don't understand. I don't understand this coaching staff, bro. It makes me mad. Why do we got blow up decorations in a goddamn locker room, man? You're coaching grown-ups, not fucking little kids, man. I get it if it was a high school football team. I get it if it not even a high school football team, like a pee-wee football team. You're coaching grown men. This is something a 3-year-old would have at daycare, man. Not a positivity bunny with a grown man football squad. Like this. Does Mike Vrabel act like that? Man, listen, bro. I think Nick is gone, man. I'm just gonna keep it real with you. I don't think Nick's gonna be here in 2 years. I don't, and there's no way. My workplace is doing dumb stuff too. Yeah, but your workplace is not a football team, man. That's something if you're at a work and you already have positive, well, bro. Our offense is so fucking messed up right now. We got positivity rabbits or decorations in a like. Can he call plays? We don't need positivity decorations in the locker room. What we need is a Frank Wright, man. Someone to come and help Kevin Patullo install a game plan. Someone to help him out, man. It's a decoration, bro. And we got positivity decorations and we got a fucking Easter bunny decoration in a goddamn locker room that someone would put in their backyard, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? It's embarrassing, dude. No coaches act like this, bro. No coaches. You think Mike Vrabel has a decoration in his locker room? Do you think the best coaches right now in the league have locker room decorations? No. But yet our coach has this, man. Come on, man. It's a fucking joke, bro. It's a fucking joke, man. Nick is a fucking joke. And Kevin Patullo, man. Clint Kubiak in 2026 is all I gotta say, man. Clint Kubiak 2026. Speaking of which, let's talk about it, man. Because you know what? At this point, man, I'm all for getting a new head coach if this is keeping. Let's look at the new head coaches, man. So cross this out. It's not the Raiders anymore. It's going to be the Philadelphia Eagles. Okay, I wish I could draw on this because that way I can. But talk about the Eagles. This is the new coaches are coming in because Nick won't be here in next year. I doubt Nick will be back next year if we collapse. We got offense coordinator Bob Cooter. We heard about him. Look what he's doing with the Colts. Clint Kubiak, the Seahawks offense. That's a guy I want. Legit this year. Joe Brady turning Josh Allen to the MVP again. Which one we get out? Bro, I'll take anyone at this point, man. So yeah, that's the guys are, and I'm sure Kevin Patullo is going to be one of the head coaching candidates. I don't think he deserves one, but you know what I'm saying. At this point, man, I want a new head coach. I'm done with Nick's shenanigans. I'm done with Nick's shenanigans. I'm done with his draw. I want a coach who knows how to run an offense, man. And not a guy who's a puppet, not a guy who has a winning record because of the team around him. I want a guy who knows how to win with talent, man. And we need an offensive mind. We don't need puppets anymore, man. We got a puppet running an offense. We got a guy who brings decorations to the goddamn locker room because he can't run an offense. And no, he's more involved. Woohoo! More involved, Nick. Yeah, that's a great thing. That's scary, man. That he's more involved. He was already involved before. Now we're gonna make him more involved. I don't get it, bro. It's a joke. You got positivity decorations in a locker room, man. An Easter bunny in a locker room, bro. How pathetic do you have to be? You know what I'm saying? He said, I love this channel. I appreciate that Dixie Ragged, whatever your name is. Sorry for butchering your name. I appreciate that. Pizza parties instead of race. But it makes you wonder what is really going behind the scenes, man. It makes you wonder what's going behind the scenes because when you got decorations in your locker room, that means that something's happening that we don't know. It got to be that bad. Why is there decorations in a goddamn locker room? Like, I don't understand the life of me. And if it works great and fine. I'm all for it. Whatever it gets us to a Super Bowl, I'm fine with that. But it's corny when you look at it right now. Now, maybe down the road, we look at it and say, man, this is a great idea for Nick. Nick proved me wrong. But it's like, bro, I don't know, man. It's a joke to me. A positivity decoration in our locker. An Easter bunny decoration that you would put on Easter in your backyard. Are we running? This is something you see in a daycare. Not no goddamn NFL. football team. I mean, everybody is clowning us, man. Everybody. Because it's a joke, bro. What are we doing, man? This is something you see in the daycare window. This is something when I go to Home Depot and I see that outside. I mean, it is what it is, man. What about Frank Wright? I'll take Frank Wright. We need a guy who can come in and who's more experienced. Listen, I'm not saying fire Kevin Matullo. You're not going to fire him. But what you need to do is you need to bring someone who can help him with the play call. Kevin Matullo cannot call a game plan, and he's too incompetent. You need someone to come and guide him in to call the right plays. And I think a guy like Frank Wright that knows the offense, has been with Nick, obviously was Nick's mentor growing in Indianapolis, someone who knows his offense, been here, done it, can bring a different taste. I mean, at this point, man, the Easter Bunny might be better at calling plays, man. Maybe the Easter Bunny, like I said, I'll show the picture again because I thought it was funny when somebody posted this on Twitter. I mean, that's the only reason why I think the Positivity Bunny's in here. Maybe he's calling plays. I don't know who's calling plays, but someone got to call plays, man, because bringing decorations into the locker room does not help our offense. It doesn't help our offense, excuse me. It doesn't help our offense. And it's a joke, man. We got decorations in our locker room, bro. We got fucking start a positivity rabbit in a decoration in our locker room, man. And no one is finding anything funny about this. Only people are finding funny are ops that don't like us from the beginning, or people who want to see our downfall. Any Eagle fan who thinks this is a great thing, you need your head checked, man. It's just being real with you. You need your head checked. Because you're reaching for a good time, and there's no good time with this, man. This is sad. It's pathetic, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's a joke, bro. It's a joke. And I you know, at this point, bro, you need to bring someone who can run an offense, not a guy who's running a daycare center. Because Nick is running a daycare center. This is something you see in a daycare window, not something you see in the NFL football locker room with grown men. Okay, we talk about grown men. Okay, this is something you would run if you were in a preschool or at kindergarten. Okay, not in goddamn locker room, bringing decorations from Easter into the goddamn locker room. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense. This is something a little kid would have in their freaking daycare, man. You know what I'm saying? So again, I don't get it, man. I don't understand it. It makes me mad that you got coaches doing this shit when really what we need to do is bring a positivity playbook into the locker room. How about instead of a positivity rabbit blow up decoration, we bring positivity playbook that has an offense, a playbook, dummies guide 101 how to call game plan into our locker room. How about that one? How about bring a guy like Frank Wright into the locker room? I keep saying Frank Wright into the locker room, and I'm going to keep saying that. How about bring a guy who can help Kevin Matullo in calling plays? This doesn't help. This is just a stupid decision from this coach. I mean, I'm supposed to have confidence we're going to win Monday night. I'm supposed to have confidence we can win Monday night. And then there's rumors that he's more involved. Nick Snyder, once again, is more involved in the offense. What are we doing? Nick has already been involved more. Now he's more involved in the offense. Wonderful. Less Nick is more positivity, not more Nick. Okay? We need less Nick. And now he's running more of an offense now this week. He's more involved. He's already involved. That's why we have bad decisions right now. So again, you know, at this point, man, Clint Kubiak in 2026, man. I'm calling for right now. I'm calling it right now. I'm calling it what it is. I think you need to get Nick up out of here if he can't handle himself. Because this is what children act like. You bring positivity decorations in the locker room like it's daycare. You're more involved than you are now, even though you were involved before. They're trying to scapegoat Kevin Matullo, man. And Nick is trying to not take the blame for it. But I'm liking Nick is more involved because that means if you suck this week, we know who to blame now. We ain't blame Kevin Matullo. We're going to blame you. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully this offense gets better. I don't know how it's going to get better. If Nick can somehow call plays, which he can't. So, I mean, I don't even know why I'm saying that. Nick can't call plays. We had the issues in 2021. He couldn't call plays. That's why he had to rely on his offensive coordinator who he wanted to fire. I mean, not to fire. Shane Steichen was on the verge of being fired. And we found Nick was calling plays. In 2023, Nick was involved in calling plays. And we saw the offense spiral out of control. And we're seeing it again. Nick is getting more involved every single year since he's been winning. And it's a problem. And it's hurting our locker room, man. I don't care what people say. Oh, well, Nick needs to call plays. He called plays already. And it's been bad. So why would you want the guy who can't even call his plays a guy who hired an offense coordinator who came and call his plays, running offense. Make that make sense for me, man. It's a joke. It's a joke. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this laughingstock coaching staff running my offense that has one of the best offense. If you put them on Ben Johnson's offense right now, they're scoring at least 100 points a clip. And that's crazy to say. If you bring me a guy like Clint Kubiak into Philadelphia right now, I guarantee would be a better coach than Nick Sirianni right now. Better coach. Why? Because he actually could call plays. He could call plays. And we need a guy who I keep saying it, is an offensive mind. We don't have that. We don't have that, man. We're going to rely on Nick Sirianni to fix his offense. He can't even fix himself. He can't fix himself, man. And he's a goofball. And I'm tired of the goofiness when it's the wrong time to be a goofball. There's a right time to be a goofball and there's a wrong time to be a goofball. And he's a goofball in general, man. He's a goofball, immature coach who has a winning record because of talent around him. And he's the most overrated coach I've ever seen in my lifetime. This guy has won games because of players around him. Can we stop trying to give Nick credit for things he hasn't done? Nick has won Super Bowls because he has the right offense coordinator. Every time he picks his offense coordinator, what happens? What happens? He's the most overrated head coach I've ever seen. And then you're bringing, like I said, I'll show it again, for all these Nick Sirianni puppet fans that want to say he's a good coach, this scares me more. Because you're bringing decorations to their locker room. We don't need that, man. What we need is an offensive playbook, man. Yeah, how does this fix our offense? It's a joke, man. We got positivity rabbit, whatever the fuck it is. It's not a positivity rabbit. It's a decoration that got on Easter, man. It's a decoration that got on Easter. And it just shows that Nick Sirianni has lost his locker room, man. And to me, he has. I mean, is he going to call plays? Is Nick Sirianni going to call plays? Or is the rabbit going to call plays? I just want to know, is the rabbit going to call plays from now on? How does this help our offense? Is the rabbit going to call the offense? Is he going to be the new offense coordinator? Because I don't know how you would bring a decoration into the locker room, a blow up balloon decoration into our locker room, unless he can call plays. Is the rabbit going to call the plays? Is the positivity rabbit that you see at daycare going to run an offense? No, it's not. So why would you bring a decoration into a locker room, man? It's corny. It's goofiness that needs to stop. There's a time and a place for being goofball. You celebrate on the sidelines. Now you bring positivity rabbit decoration to the locker room, man. It's goofiness. It's weird, man. And I don't mind you being weird. You can have a personality, but when you have a personality of losing, that's a problem. We've been on a 2-game losing streak right now, man. And we need to get this shit fixed, man. He's a goofball, he's immature, and he looks like a high school football coach running an NFL offense. And it's a joke. And he's a joke. You bring decorations to a grown man locker room, man. That's something a preschool daycare center would run. What are we doing? What are we doing, man? Why are we bringing decorations into the locker room, man? Why are we bringing whatever it is, a positive? That is something you see in daycare, man. AJ Brown, you get a positivity rabbit. What are we going to hand out candy for every time they run a route right? What are we going to hand out? What are we going to hand out? Piece of slips so they can go to the toy chest to get a prize? What is this, man? This is a joke, man. Do you get toys for every time you run a route right? What is this, bro? AJ Brown, since you run the route right and you didn't give up on the play because we practice together, detail, and toughness. Yeah, we're going to give you a golden star. Like, what are we going to do? Golden stars next? Golden stars for every time you run a route right. Every time Jalen Hurts throws the ball right. This is a joke, man. This is a joke. This is something I see in preschool, man. Oh, my God. I've never thought I would see this. It doesn't surprise me. I recommend Frank Wright. Where is that goofball hiding? I don't know, man. We installed a positive rabbit in our lockers. Holy shit, man. And it's the wrong season though. It's December, man. Why not? Like I can understand if it was a positivity say. I wouldn't understand, but I'll get it more. Well, why is there a rabbit in our locker room, man? Is the positivity rabbit going to call plays, man? Is he going to help our offense coordinator Kevin Batullo? Is he going to help Nick's offense game plan? Is he going to help Nick to game plan an offense? How does this help? It's a joke, man. And I want to be positive, and I want to say it works, man. But every time I see this dude in press conference, and he talks about together, detailed toughness, whatever it is, it's like there's no toughness with this thing. We got pantsed against the Bears, man. We got pantsed against the Cowboys, and you want to bring a positivity rabbit decoration in their locker room, man? Why not go get Frank Wright? Go get Frank Wright to help Kevin Batullo, man. But you want to hire a positivity decoration, man. Man, get out of here, bro. Get out of here, man. Clint Kubiak in 2026, man. Clint Kubiak in 2026. That's who the coach I want, man. Sorry, my face is in the... Whoops. My face is in the lot. Oh, let me... so now you can see my face. There we go. Yeah, Clint Kubiak in 2026, man. I'm tired of Nick, man. I'm tired of him running a daycare center, man. We need to run an offense, man. The fact that you have a positivity rabbit in our locker room, man, is a problem. That shows me that your offense ain't clicking the way it's supposed to be. That means that you need... I mean, I don't give a fuck about their feelings. I care less about their feelings. Instead of worried about the feelings, how about we worry about more of them getting involved more? Who gives a fuck about their feelings, man? I don't care. What is this, emotional? Is this emotional support classes? We running an IU class? This is something that I would see in my mom's backyard, man. Never thought I would see this in the NFL locker room. And it makes me upset, bro. It really does, man. He said, I love you when you're fired up. That's why I do it, bro. Because I'm passionate what I do. Whether you two want to take me down or not. It's crazy, man. We got positivity rabbit decorations in our locker room, ladies and gentlemen. What are we doing? What are we doing? And you know what? I hope it works at the end. I hope we go to the Super Bowl and win it, because that would be a great thing to have a decoration that actually led us to the Super Bowl. But let's be real. What we're seeing is a dysfunctional coaching staff putting decorations like it's preschool into the goddamn grown man's locker room. Okay? Something that needs to stop. You cannot just bring decorations that fix the problems. You need an offense of game plan. And hopefully, they said they installed a bunch of different game plans. And I hope so. Because, for my sake, I might be the monster coming Monday night. I might be the monster coming Monday night if you don't fix this offense. I might be the monster that no one wants to see on Monday night. And I'm dead ass serious, bro. This is a joke. What are we doing? We bring decorations in the locker room, man. Why don't we just bring gold stars and good boy charts in their locker room too? Hey, what are they doing, man? Let's color pictures of butterflies. Since we want to bring all this shit, man. This is a joke. It's corny, bro. It's corny. It's corny, man. It's a joke. It makes no sense. It's weird. It's little kid bullshit that needs to stop. It needs to stop, man. Goofballs. Exactly. Nick is a goofball. Kevin Batullo is a goofball. You got two frat boys doing this all day. And I keep showing the celebration. But they like to do this all day instead of calling the offense. Woo! 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 All fucking day, man. And you bring decorations to the locker room, bro. It's a joke, man. You know what I'm saying? I what are we doing, dude? Like, I don't get it, man. I don't understand this coaching staff for the life of me. And I hope it works, honestly. I do. You know what I'm saying? It makes me mad that we have two goofball frat boys in the locker room doing celebrations, probably outside doing celebrations, probably in their bed doing celebrations. Any way you look at it, they're not doing their job. Your job is to create an offense, not bring decorations from fucking Easter into the goddamn locker room like it's a daycare center, man. What are we doing? So that's how I feel about the situation, man. I hope this works on Monday. I really do. But it makes me mad. It makes me mad. We got two goofballs running an organization. We're running fucking East positivity rabbit. It's a fucking joke, man. How do you run an offense and you're bringing decorations that you see in daycare or I'm sorry, in your backyard? Your mom literally puts this in your backyard. Yeah, I mean, this is what something would have. This would be someone that would have as a neighbor in their backyard for season of Easter. Not no goddamn locker room. How does this help our offense? Like I said, man, is the rabbit going to be calling the plays, bro? Is the rabbit going to be calling the plays? Because I mean, that's the only thing I want to know. Is the rabbit going to call the plays now? We gonna have a rabbit call the plays? Probably not because it's not realistic. But I'm just saying, man. Like, I don't know, man. Hopefully the positivity rabbit's calling plays because that's the only thing I can think of. I mean, is he gonna call plays? Wouldn't that be awesome? He can actually call plays. That'd be awesome. Probably not. I think you should be calling plays. Hey, I'll do a lot better than he would. Hey, sign me up. I'll call the plays. Definitely. Put a headset on me, coach. Go get me in. I'll do it for free. I'll do it for free. I'll do it for free, man. We're going to run a lot of motion. We're going to run a lot of slants. We're going to run a lot of jet sweeps. We're going to do a lot of. We're going to be like the Ben Johnson offense. Did you see how creative they are? You see how much motion they use? We use less of it every time Nick runs an offense. You know what I'm saying? We're going to run jet sweeps. We're going to trick your mind. You know what I'm saying? We're going to run different routes, man. We're not going to run just one route. AJ Brown deep ball. No, we're going to run curl routes, slants, go routes. You know what I'm saying? We're going to run everything in the playbook, man. I'm going to run an offense, bro. Not this peewee 2 plays of a game that we see. No, we're going to run an offense, man. You think you should be calling plays? Absolutely, I think I should be calling plays. I do a lot better than he would. Kevin Patullo's terrible, man. Don't try to tell me that I can't call plays. Bro, I can do a lot better than he can. Absolutely can. Absolutely I can. I can do a lot better than he can. In my sleep. You don't got to tell me twice. Let me take over the play call. I'll get this team back to a Super Bowl for sure. Because I know what the problem is. You should be the offense. Absolutely, I would be the offense corner. Listen, man, if they come and tell me, EC1, you want to be the offense corner, you want to be the offense corner, I'll be like, hell yeah, let me go. Let me know. I have more of a mindset than Kevin Patullo does. And I'll do a lot better than he would. Absolutely 100% I would. We're going to run a lot of motion, man. And we're not going to run just Barkley one way. We're going to run Barkley different ways. You're going to, and we're going to put some Tank Bisbee in the game, bro. I'm telling you right now, this offense would be creative as hell, man. With me as an offense corner. Because I know what the fuck I'm doing. I don't know what Kevin Patullo is doing, but I know what I'm doing. I know what the problem is. We don't have enough offensive creativity. I would be so creative that your head would explode. That's a fact. We could put you in a rabbit costume. The fuck out of here. I ain't gonna be no rabbit costume. I ain't gonna be in no rabbit costume. You are never gonna get me in a rabbit costume. No, absolutely not. Nope. We'll put Kevin Patullo in the rabbit costume, and then we'll put him outside the building. Free rabbit to go. Listen, bro, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Put Kevin Patullo in the rabbit. Yeah, he needs to be in the rabbit costume. He needs to be one of those guys that can hold up a sign. You know what I'm saying? You know those chicken costumes? Yeah, that's what Kevin Patullo needs to be. He's a chicken shit offense coordinator, man. Chicken shit offense coordinator. He needs to be in those little costumes that people are outside holding a sign. That's what Kevin Patullo needs to do. He should not be in the offense corner ever again. Nick Sirianni should be one of those guys too. Maybe they'll do frat boy celebrations outside in a chicken custom. It makes me mad, bro. It makes me mad. It really does. It pisses me off, man. I'm shaking like crazy because like I really want to. Like I really want to be like. It's like I don't know, man. I'm hoping we can change our ways Monday, but I don't see it, bro. I don't see it. I don't see it. I'm hoping. I don't know how much more I can take, man. I don't know how much more I can take. We're running a fucking decoration in the building, man. Like it's a joke, man. It's your boy is someone, man. I gotta go do things, man. I got nothing else to say, bro. I had to come and express. I have a video coming, but I had to delete that out because I just want to come on live and talk about it, man. Like and subscribe, man. Oh man, I need a fucking aspirin, man. This team fucking pisses me off. You love this team, absolutely I do. I love this team, but it's also a fucking pain in the ass to root for sometimes. But that's what part of coming with a fan. You're gonna love this team, you're gonna root for this team, but you're gonna get mad, and you're gonna get happy. It is what it is, man. Hopefully we win this game. Um, and hopefully the positive rabbit connection do a good job at calling plays. Go Birds. Appreciate it.